Hello and welcome to my channel. So today I am starting a new series. This is about repurposing, recycling, upcycling different things that we already have usually in our homes and how you can use them into our junk journaling crafts. So for this first episodes of the series, I'll show you what I made first and then I'll show you what I made it from. So if you see this here, this is a beautiful journaling card that you can put inside a pocket or clip it on a page of your journal. So many different layers. I used my uh, the texture idea that I did in the last video using powdered eggshells. I used that technique in here, and I used some paper twine for this side ribbon. I had so much fun making this. And then I have this one here, which is, you could call like a side tuck or something that you can put things behind. And here too I have added some texture using the same, you can hear the sound, using the same eggshell powder. And I have made these using what you call as flashcards. Now you can see for this one I haven't covered the back because this is intended to be a tuck spot, so obviously the back is hidden, but the flashcards looked something like this. These are kindergarten number flashcards. You'll have something similar for words and alphabets, or whatever it is that schools or classrooms use. And if you have kids around, and if they have grown up, and if they have gone past the age of using flashcards, you can put these to good use and alter them and decorate them up, just spruce them up a little bit and use them in your journaling. So that is what this video is about, and I'll walk you through the process on how I made these two, and I'll be using these two flashcards for the purpose of this video. Now what I've done for these flashcards is I have just used a scrap piece of a piece of sandpaper like this, and I have just sanded the surfaces both front and back, because if you can see here, it is shiny, it's a little glossy. So if you sand it, whatever you're doing on the card, the glowing or texture, whatever it is that you're doing, it will stick better and it will stay on better if you just roughen up the surface. So that is what I did. I have already, you can see it is slightly roughed up, so I have already gone over it with the sandpaper. For the next step, you can either paint it to give it a background, because obviously I don't like the blue and whatever is going on here. That is not how my style looks, so I thought I would just cover it up. And for my pieces that I just showed you here, I used my own digitals. I'll leave the link down below if you're interested to have a look. So these are my own digitals. I have them listed on Etsy, and I'll leave the links down below. These are great for backgrounds. different kits. I have them, all printed here, but obviously they belong to different sets of um, digital kits, and I'll leave the link to all of them down below, and you can have a look. So that is what I did. You could, of course, if you don't have digitals or you don't prefer digitals, you could simply paint the surface or use maybe gesso, to maybe dull it up and then do your thing. Or you could simply use the all-time favorite, book pages, because you all have book pages always ready at hand. So you could just use printed book pages, just text or with images or however you like it, and you could do that. So for this project on camera, I thought we do one with a uh, digital kit paper and one with a book page. I have here my music paper and my digital image. This would look really good as a background, so we'll use these two. So after you have sanded your cards, you have to glue these down to your preferred background, or if you're using paint or gesso, just go ahead and paint your card. So you'll have to decide if you want to do the back or just do the front, because for this one I added a note paper, so with a checkered note paper for writing at the back, and just distressed it with different inks. So this could be a functional journaling card, but for this, as I said, this was supposed to be a tuck spot. I haven't bothered with covering up the back, so it's up to you. I think for the purpose of this video, we'll just do the fronts. So I am applying just a regular glue stick. And then you sort of decide, do I want the lines of the music sheet to go this way or this way? So for the printable image, you'll have to turn it the other side, because obviously you want the image on the card. For this, it did not matter because there was music on both the sides. You just look at where the area where you want your card to be. You just glue it down. So these are done now, and what we do next is I like to ink them up a little bit. Now for this one, I think it's a little too white, so I'm just going to use my bundled sage distress oxide, just to give it a slight background. Now that that's done, for the next part, we can either go with some laces or some uh, fabric trims if we have, or some scrapbook paper, any kind of scraps. Now, this is some kind of a material that was left over from a wedding invite, or just any fabric or stickers. Or so for this, I think I'm going to go with this green scrapbook paper for this one. Maybe this is supposed to be a tuck spot, so maybe we could add a tuck spot within, upon a tuck spot, so you'll have just two layers going. So we could do that. So just roughly measuring how long my card is. Now this could go like that. You could just ink it a little bit to make it pop. You could do stenciling, you could stamp over it. There are just so many ideas. I have these cute paper flowers that I made from grid paper from a notepad, I think. So we could add that, and that would look beautiful as well. So maybe for some layering, we could use this scrap piece of trim. I want to use the print over here, so you'll have the flower like this, something like this. We'll just add the flower now. Cut the excess trim off. So this is how it looks now. And it is a pocket as well. So we could add a small tag inside it like this. So I have just cut it into a tag shape, inking it slightly. That looks nice. Maybe we'll just add a sticker. I'm adding from these red stickers this red sticker sheet, just sort of trying to break the monotony of green and white that's going on there. And I've put it to a side so it peeks out from the pocket as well. Like this. You could of course add a bit more decoration, maybe stamp it. Oh, I really like this idea. Maybe we could match the color of the flowers with the stamp, the ink that we're using. Let's go with this is fired brick. It's a red distress oxide, so maybe we'll use that. And these are butterfly stamps. Oh, I like this. So this is how it looks. Let's put that away and let's now work on this one. Now, if you look at this, we started off with a pale green and it was going in a different direction, but just because we have added this rose sticker and then I thought about this red butterflies, it looks completely different. So that's all right, I think, as long as you're satisfied with what you have made. You usually start at one place and end up at a completely different end piece, which is perfectly fine. Now for this one, maybe we could add something uh, like a pocket here, or no, I think I'll just decorate it simply. So maybe use uh, book pages and different creams and browns and just see how that goes. So I have this other book page flower. We could also use this trim just to break the cream brown dull monotony, but at the end. So for now I think we'll just use a piece of book page. Now I have gone ahead and added a book page here, and I'm thinking I will add this piece of fabric. This was a white canvas kind of fabric and I have just tea dyed it. You could use whatever you have on hand. So I think I'll just place this here. So that is added. Then we can go ahead and add some kind of a cutout. This is from some, I don't know, I think an image from a cardstock kit or something. I don't remember, but you can add that. I think I'll just fussy cut it slightly better. This was just randomly cut. So this is how the bird looks after fussy cutting, and I have just gone ahead and inked the edges. So we'll just add that. A lot of people believe in adding too many layers and just building upon uh, what was previously done, and that is fine, but I like to keep it minimalistic, just so all the different elements in the design are nicely visible. It looks a little plain here, so maybe we'll add some kind of a stamp. Then we can maybe add this piece of lace over here just to bring everything together. Everyone has their own style of doing, you know, be it simple collage or, you know, decorating your journals or whatever. We all have our styles, and I think you should work with what you feel best and what looks best to your eyes and how you feel creatively satisfied. I like to keep things simple yet beautiful. You could, of course, add more, build it up, build it more, add more layers, maybe add some quotes, some words, some stenciling or something. But I think it looks pretty nice, just like this. So this is what we have made. Two side tucks or side pockets, and we did this using just simple kindergarten number flashcards. And if you have liked this video, please leave a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Tell me how you found the video and any suggestions on what we could do in our next upcycling video. I have a few ideas floating around, and I'd love for you all to hang around and watch the series till the end, as I have different items, regular household items, or different objects that we can upcycle and use in our projects. I'd love to have you with me. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and share and comment down below. Until we meet again, take care. Bye.